He promoted his idiot friends just as he promoted his idiot commander of the Kiss Guard. Hello guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sophie and today we're going to be watching another episode of House of the Dragon. This is episode 3 of season 2 and it's titled The Burning Mill. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this episode. I had to stay away from YouTube and social media to not get spoiled, and I'm only reacting to it now. This is Thursday. Yeah, I had to put on a lot of work. Seriously. This is why I can't wait any longer. On 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, a new addition to the tapestry.
Record! Put the boundary stones back.
We didn't move them.
Oh, did they move themselves then? Just rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill their bellies on Blackwood grass?
Blackwood. Definitely have heard that name before. When? Was it in Game of Thrones? Can't remember.
Babe killer.
What did you say?
Your false queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Oh.
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he?
Uncle? Oh, okay, black supporters and green supporters. He kind of has the same Baratheon sigil. Are they related to the Baratheons?
Aegon Targaryen is no true king. Just as you are no true knight. You're both craven.
Okay, they really hate each other. Oh, this war is just gonna make the feud between houses even worse. Are they occupying the same land? And they're like fighting for it?
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, he did. Oh. Was there a battle here?
He is the basest of villains. He sullies the grave of his brother.
I cannot fault him for keeping his oath.
Oh, Rhaenyra. She's giving them a proper burial.
And what of those who sent him?
Oh, Jace wants revenge.
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this. Hotter blood has prevailed, I think.
Bernice. So
The
smart.
young men have taken the bit in their teeth they wish to punish, to avenge. Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne.
That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded? Or when Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemon's eye?
Wow.
There may be another way. Alicent Hightower.
What could Alicent do?
There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin. And no
True.
war so bloody as a war between dragons.
True.
I do not believe she wants it.
She sent a raven.
It doesn't matter if she wants it or
I
not.
do not care to read her message. What she did
It is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
she permitted it.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Exactly, Rhaenyra. Oh. The Hans Chambers.
Is all well, Lord Hand?
Oh. Is he nervous? Is he feeling the weight of being the hand? Are they not like Aegon's friends?
Forgive my lateness.
Important business, no doubt.
You've appointed new knights to the Kingsguard, Your Grace.
To replace those we lost.
He promoted his idiot friends just as he promoted his idiot commander of the Kiss Guard.
The last one needlessly, some might say.
Sir Alaric was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge. He failed to discharge it.
Really?
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps, Your Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
As now it surely will.
The Blackwoods and the Brackens have feuded for centuries. This is nothing more than an excuse for them to indulge their ancient grudge. It's no true war.
Call it what you will. I call it war.
He's playing with this knife and has no idea the death it holds.
Should we not aim to unite these armies and then strike as one?
The great military mind of the Citadel. Do remind me which link in your chain denotes the art of war.
Exactly,
This
Alison.
council must rediscover the discipline it lately had if it's to be of any use.
The Riverlands are the key to the war. Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands. I will ride out with those I can muster here, men I know, men I've trained.
So impatient to ride with so few men.
Yeah, they're already on the march, and the blacks are doing nothing so far.
So like to be destroyed by the first stronghold you meet. A bold scheme indeed.
Well, the gods favour the bold.
They did not favour Sir Eric.
What say you, my king?
Oh, now he's ignoring her. Oh God, he literally ignored her here.
What will you do if you encounter one or more of Rhaenyra's dragons? She'll want to answer for Sir Eric.
We will be more like to encounter one if we field one of our own.
That is precisely why you must remain, brother. It's a brave thought, but we cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Oh, this is cooking. It's totally cooking. She didn't leave. Oh, she must have went back to
I was
warn
told
her.
you turned back from your ship to bring warning.
Oh.
I was not believed at first.
You saved my life.
What is the life of a queen worth these days?
You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
Yep.
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
Okay.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it. I'm not often surprised. I know the workings of the Red Keep, and the movements of those who serve there. That is worth more than gold to you now. I know the struggles of the small folk of King's Landing. They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. And only one of you has shown yourself to be merciful. Are they always like this?
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon, has grown restless of late. We cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
Can he sense Rhaenyra? Maybe if Rhaenyra died off screen in Essos, it would explain why his dragon is restless. I mean, since the dragon and his rider have this bond, right? Got a feeling Mysaria is like female Varys, a resourceful opportunist, yet she cares about small folks, you know?
I've decided to send Joffrey to Ward with my cousin, Lady Jane Arryn. She has pledged an army in return for a dragon, so she will have one. Aegon and Viserys will accompany him until a place of greater safety can be found. I want you to go with them. The Red Keep is in disarray. They have sent one assassin in the night, and their dragons are ever a short flight away. You must take the little ones further. To Pentos, I think.
When my mother died.
It is safer than anywhere in Westeros. I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot. Teach them, train them. Guard them as a dragon guards her eggs.
And my sister?
I need Bailey here.
Because she has a dragon?
I cannot promise to make you happy.
She still doesn't
but
have a
I
dragon?
ask you, make this sacrifice willingly.
Oh, I get it now. She thinks she's no use to their cause because she doesn't have a dragon, but her sister does. Since she was betrothed to Luke, and Luke now is dead. I get it. Wait. Daemon? This is Harrenhal, right? Is he gonna take this really big castle all by himself? This place really needs maintenance. God, this place is so eerie, man. Where are the guards? Sounds haunted. Is that the Great Hall of Harrenhal where Jaehaerys, announced his heir? I've heard someone call him Daemon. There's no one? Is it not occupied? What? I've heard people say dragon. Oh, finally.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
Well, that was easy. I think he expected at least some challenge, you know.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal,
Oh, Sean.
pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, first of her name. I swear this by the old gods and the new.
Who's this? I mean, he should pledge fealty to Rhaenyra since her children are related to him.
I've survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
I'll admit that my cook's peas aren't exactly the stuff of legend, but poison?
Well, it's an easy way to kill a dragon rider.
If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here.
And what of your lord, Larys Strong?
Oh.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine.
Clubfoot.
He's a scourge upon this castle and this family. Do you not think it strange that his father perished
They
by
know.
fire, and his son too?
Thank goodness.
So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
He corrected him.
Forgive me, I'd only assumed that as consort.
And we are reminded of the perilousness of
I
assumption.
think it's His Grace, right? Because he's the king consort. Just like how Alison is called.
Your Grace.
You know, Your Grace.
What
Damon's
then
ego,
brings you
man.
to our corner of the Riverlands?
Harrenhal is the largest castle in the Seven Kingdoms. Or perhaps that has escaped your attention.
Well, it is also, not to be argumentative, in something of a state of disrepair, since your forebear incinerated much of it with his dragon.
Well, that is precisely why we must bring it into a state of repair.
Well, that never happened.
There are 40,000 swords in the Riverlands, the largest undeclared host in the realm. Only Harrenhal is of a size enough to garrison them.
You should know that a substantial number of those swords have now declared and are presently at war. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Why?
Oh, well, the answer to that is lost in time.
Just like Rhaenyra said, at some point they just
Summon your Lord Paramount.
forget why they're fighting in the first place.
Perhaps the presence of the crown and a dragon will sharpen minds round these parts.
If you are successful, well, when you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
The throne?
That's the point.
It's a big chair made of swords.
Like he doesn't know. Oh. New haircut.
May I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower?
Sir Kristen.
Wait, is he the one that Daemon
Mayhaps, I should
humiliated in the
My
very
Lord
first
Hand.
episode, season 1 tournament?
Welcome to King's Landing.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
Oh, wasn't
We
like
have
that.
a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you shall have a fuller one.
The march will be hard, sir.
No one is more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen.
How big his landing looks.
There has been no word from Prince Daemon, Your Grace.
Then we must press what advantage we do have.
And what is that?
Dragons. Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause.
If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction. Fear of it is in itself a weapon. The Greens will make the same calculation.
I mean, they are making the same calculations. They're not using dragons yet. They're marching with an army. Something should be doing too.
The value of a sword is not within its scabbard.
We will secure victory with armies, not with dragons alone.
Prince Daemon is abroad, and Aegon's factions are enraged at the death of his son. You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe.
What?
While we remain here as a source
Oh
of
no,
distraction.
no, absolutely not.
You propose to conduct the war in my absence.
Exactly.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Yes. This is bad.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other, even Aegon the Conqueror's.
Oh wow, Rhaenys, I love her. I feel like Jace has been giving side eyes to Rhaenyra this whole episode. He's getting impatient.
Rhaenyra's counsel is wayward. She has a hard task.
Rhaenyra's
I hope
hand.
she will rise to it.
I don't think she pointed a hand yet, right? Because I think she has two options here. Either Rhaenys or her husband.
It's bread, still warm.
There's broth too, I made sure of it.
Aw. They've been getting along this season pretty well.
I would fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes.
One of those babes is your heir.
Joffrey. A boy of 6 who knows nothing of the sea.
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods if Rhaenyra were named heir to Driftmark.
Rhaenyra, Lord of the Tides. The girl knows nothing of ships, nor even of dragons.
There is Rhaenyra or there is Joffrey.
Yeah, does he have another heir in mind? Because I got a feeling that those boys, Adam and his brother, are his sons. So maybe one of them would be his heir.
Then we must hope to see our way forward in time.
And if there is no time, we are at war, Corlys.
No, don't say that.
If something were to befall you...
Then it is well
I mean...
that I am a good sailor.
I'm getting this feeling. Because we're having those wholesome moments between the two, so I'm like something might happen.
I have much to attend to.
Corlys.
Oh no, this is not a good sign at all. At all. I don't like it. Oh, her eyes are so beautiful.
Go safely, sister. I will be safe enough. Far away from any danger with only babes to nursemaid. You do a great service, and may yet find yourself glad to be out of harm's way. Do not coddle me, Baela. Grant me at least that dignity. I meant no insult. We each do what we can. And here, I think, is some consolation.
These eggs are even more fragile.
Wait, am I crazy? Or do these two look like Daenerys' dragons? Could it be? Pentos. Daenerys received the eggs in Pentos.
Should all come to ruin here, you will bear our hope for the future.
Yes, girl, that's a great responsibility.
Your Grace.
This is so sad. I really hope that she's gonna see them again. No, what do I feel like? She's not gonna see them again. I feel like she's not gonna see them again. Man, she is wise. Like, she knows that the dance of the dragons will be the demise of the house and the dragons. And this is why she sent the eggs away. Every time we get a scene with her, I'm reminded why Viserys chose her. Like, seriously. But my question is, what is Rhaenyra like without her children?
I feel sad about Jaehaerys. But I ought not to, I think. People die all the time. Especially babes.
No, sweetie, you're allowed to feel sad about your son.
That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
The stranger comes for us all.
Stranger.
Queen and commoner.
Death.
You have as much claim to grief as anyone.
Exactly.
And you?
I love Jaehaerys, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured. Helena,
I forgive you.
What?
I said that I forgive you.
Okay.
There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city. One such is that your Grace sends his forces to battle, and in his courage and wisdom flies with them. Another is that his Grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston, so that Queen Alicent may reign in his absence.
Oh God.
With Prince Aemond at her side.
Oh God.
Tales take on a life of their own, like weeds, unless they are tended.
Well, tend to them then.
What is this game exactly?
My father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers.
Oh no.
And yet, I find myself wanting for one.
You honor me, Your Grace.
Shall we escort you to the Dragon Pit, Your Grace?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
Yeah, it does seem wise on reflection.
Who's this idiot?
Sir Martin has a new squire that wants bedding in.
He's never fucked a woman.
You're sworn to chastity now.
Yeah, he really surrounded himself by idiots to guide him and serve him. Yeah, I can definitely see it. Like, he's looking at the armor and I don't think he thinks that it fits him, you know? We're definitely seeing a lot of the small folk this season. We got that guy with the long hair, Hugo, something like that. And there's this guy.
Yeah, my darling, one for the flagon, one for yourself. There's a good girl, eh?
Isn't she the girl that Aegon, you know, that word in season 1? Diana, right?
My house never settled. Although it said even dawn mourned the passing of my grandsire. Is that so?
Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
King Jaehaerys.
I'm the son of Balon the Brave.
Bastard
Balon?
brother to Prince Daemon.
And the late King Viserys. Uncle
Is he
to the
telling
one
the
and true
truth?
Queen, Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Is he telling the truth or is he lying?
The blood of the dragon runs through these veins, and yes, men would take my head for it.
He speaks truth right enough. Look, you can tell by his hair.
Yeah, because I'm their half-brother, you fuckwits.
all right.
Yeah, I'll tell you who else doesn't have silver hair. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon.
The music stopped.
Here's your other nephew.
Uh-oh.
All hail the king!
All hail the king!
Drinks for all!
At the pleasure of the crown!
The king is not supposed to be doing this, right? His laugh, man.
That's you. Her name is, Sylvie, or
Oh, Daemon. No, Aemond. Oh, Aemond. Oh my God.
Aemond the Fierce! You have come so far, and yet you still lie with your very first. Did you fuck her like a hound? Woo! Woo! Woo!
Even his idiot friends are uncomfortable.
Hard luck for your squire, though. As you can see, she's now very much occupied.
Your squire is welcome to her. One oar is as good as another.
Am I at the right website? God. You know what? I'm not even sure why Aemond is loyal to Aegon, to be honest. I mean, Viserys and Jaehaerys aren't the only ones who bullied him. I mean, Aegon practically was the leader, you know? So, yeah. Aegon definitely doesn't deserve his loyalty. Alicent's letter? She didn't even read it. She sent it after Luke's death, right?
Our company has camped back yonder.
On the cold, hard ground. Which is why we make for the bull.
We march to make the first strike in the name of His Grace.
I assure you, my nephew will not begrudge me a night of comfort. If it soothes your brow, Cole, we will rendezvous with your army at first light. Or if their wine is good, perhaps a little after first light.
We're exposed.
What? Cole?
Dragon!
Get to the trees!
A dragon!
Yeah!
It's Bela! Can she see them? Oh, she's going for it! Bela! Oh my god! You're not serious! No way! Is Crispin gonna get crisped? Oh my god, she's close! No way, no way, no way, no way. Oh no, it's too late. Oh my god, that was so badass. Oh wow. Bela, I stand. I stand. Too much trees to burn. She can't do that. Shit. Man. Even though nothing happened, it was so satisfying. See them scared as hell. Hello, was satisfying. Yeah, I mean, the way he noticed that, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure
They know we're
how.
abroad, they'll be hunting. And we must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight. And no fucking inns.
I mean, when it comes to the field, Kristen Cole definitely got the experience, but when it comes to being the hand and a politician, no way. Especially that he's blind all the time because of his hate and grudge towards Rhaenyra.
Sir Kristen Cole. With some half-dozen other knights, I'm sure of it. Perhaps a scout party for a greater army.
The ravens confirm it, Your Grace.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Your Grace.
Exactly. What did you expect from Rhaenyra? She's Daemon's daughter, I mean, like...
But we can tarry no longer. The time for action is surely now.
Your Grace, I must agree. And request your permission to return to Rook's Rest and fortify my lands.
Cole will look to increase his numbers, and he may call upon a dragon of his own. This is why you must act now, Your Grace. Loose the dragons,
I mean,
root Cole out, and burn him.
But the dragon's part is a bit like they're nuclear. Yeah, he's giving her the sad eye again. She's not gonna do anything, right? I feel like that's a mistake.
I have heard your arguments. And will consider them.
I mean, yeah, Bernice is proud of her and all, but like, those male advisors that she keeps shutting down feel like make very valid points. Like, war is inevitable, and it's important to act now. I would rather sleep outside. This place is very creepy. Oh god, yeah. Is it the girl from earlier? Is it Rhaenyra?
Always coming and going, aren't you? And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Daemon! Is he oh, he's feeling guilty. What the hell is going on? Where would Tree? What the hell's going on in this place? Wait. This is her. That girl. Is she making him see things?
You will die in this place.
Excuse me. Okay, then we're out of here. Leave. Leave. So he's definitely feeling guilty for the boy. And what he feels like he failed young Rhaenyra. Because he definitely had something for that young Rhaenyra, you know? Because I feel like the way she sees Daemon has definitely changed and shifted. I love we got to see Millie back. I love it.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
She gonna reach out to her?
Would you take her hostage? Or kill her outright?
I would speak with her, myself.
How?
Killing her would be easier.
If war can be averted, it is my duty to avert it.
Oh, it's too late, Rhaenyra. Too late.
You can have a message brought to her, in secret.
She would not agree to it. She would suspect some subterfuge. I must see her, face to face.
And how?
She is the Queen Dowager. She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her. Unless...
She's gonna go to King's Landing? If she gets recognized, she'll die in the spot.
There is one place Alicent goes, outside the castle walls, where you may yet find her alone.
Where she prays? I thought that's in the Red Keep. God, this is bold, man. Is this her? Oh God, this is bold. Wow, Rhaenyra. She's dressed as a nun. Or Simon's sister. I don't think Alicent would tell on her. But imagine. What if she totally died on the spot? Oh yeah, it's outside. Oh my God! They're gonna see each other! Oh my God! To be honest, I didn't think they're gonna see each other. Oh my God. This is happening, y'all. Oh, here she comes. Oh, I can't breathe. Alicent's like, I'm here for the quiet, please.
No. What?
Oh my God.
I must speak with you.
Alicent.
If I could cry out.
No, Alicent, no.
The knights would find me, I would be taken or slain. But not before I killed you. And then what?
Rhaenyra. Okay.
I've become badly.
Oh, I forgot how much chemistry these two have.
We watched the tourney together, you and I. The day my brother was born. We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight. I know you do not have that desire within you. Rhaenys has counselled me. She said she saw in you a wish to avert the worst of what may
She
have
has
come.
no power. What can she do, really? Everyone ignores her at the council. And what peace are they talking about? Because peace is going to be achieved if one of them steps down. And neither her or Aegon are willing to step down. So I'm like, what's the point for all of this?
So you've come to surrender then?
Yup, that's what peace is. Unless both parties agree to not use dragons in their fight. But we know that won't happen, so...
I have come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace. My dragons are restless, they smell battle.
What's the terms?
But if you and I may come to terms...
There are no terms now. You have no army. Your allies turn from you when they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime I could never have imagined.
You
The
know it's
trespass was
not in
wrong.
her.
I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. I'm usurping my rightful inheritance. Have you now stooped so low that you will countenance the suffering and death of thousands in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
No, he didn't. Oh. No, he didn't, Alicent.
I saw the king that night. Mere hours before I left him, he had affirmed my right to the throne. A right he upheld steadfastly every day of his life.
Exactly, Alicent. Exactly.
And yet you will maintain that his mind was changed in an instant.
I will.
You lie.
No.
Tell her what he told you. No, tell her.
Did you betray him at the very last? When was your plan first laid? Was your ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra.
No, tell her what he told you word for word.
I swear this to you.
Oh, God.
I've been at times unkind, but never untrue.
She really believes it, man.
Gathered in that room that you would make a fine queen. Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
I thought maybe that's a lie she's telling herself in order to excuse her actions, you know? But I think she really believes it. Oh no, that's really gonna waver Rhaenyra. This whole time, she's been driven by the fact that her father chose her, that he entrusted her with the prophecy. I feel like thinking that Viserys at the end changed his mind is gonna make her lose her purpose. Maybe even step down. Yeah, definitely get into her.
What did he say at the end?
Yeah, oh God, please, please, tell her word for word.
Did he speak my name? He was weary. It was hard at times to understand.
Duh.
But he spoke Aegon's name.
Girl, there's like 7 Aegons. What?
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
Yes! Oh, finally.
Did my father use those words?
Oh, finally!
The prince that was promised. Did he? Yes, he did.
Oh God, Alison.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, she has no idea.
It's a story he once told.
About?
About Aegon the Conqueror.
Oh God.
The Conqueror.
This is when she realized she fucked up.
Conqueror.
Not that it would have changed anything, to be honest. But anyway.
You must go before you are discovered. There's been a mistake. There's been no mistake. Please. You can prevent this, Alison.
How?
A terrible war is looming. And even victory may be so bloody as to be counted a loss. Do not let your pride blind you. There's been no mistake.
Oh God, Alison.
My father has gone from court. Collie's on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is?
There's nothing she can do. There's nothing she can do.
It's too late, Rhaenyra. Alison.
There's been no mistake, as in it's too late. There's nothing I can do right now. Oh God. Wow. Oh wow, I'm getting freaking goosebumps down my spine. The soundtrack. I feel like this changes stuff for Rhaenyra. Oh God. Oh, first, forgot how much chemistry they've got when they're together. Like, they elevate emotion and intensity. Like, seriously. I love it. I really loved it. Though it just fortified how war is inevitable, but still, love that they got this scene together. And it's not like everything that happened was because Alison was mistaken. Absolutely not. Like, the Greens were going to crown Aegon regardless. Otto had been planning this for years. And even herself, before she briefly reconciled with Rhaenyra at the end, she had the same intention as her father. And this whole mistaken Viserys had little to no relevance. It was just important to Alison herself as a character. And that's why I'm worried about her now. Because imagine thinking you're doing the right thing this whole time, for it to turn out to be wrong. She's already feeling so much guilt. I feel like now she's going to feel that all the bloodshed is her fault. Even though I don't think it's hers. But like she said, like, it's too late. Like, what can you expect from her? She has no say in the council. What is she gonna do? Go to Aegon and say like, okay, there's been a misunderstanding. We have to give the throne back to Rhaenyra? No way. Especially that he already set the throne. It would change nothing except giving everyone another reason to ignore her, you know? So, But on the other hand, I feel like this was important to Rhaenyra. This is like a driven force for her, that she has the right to go all out war to take back her rightful throne. Especially that she tried it all. She risked her life to try and find another way and she couldn't. So now that she has, you know, the confirmation after speaking with Alicent, I think Team Black will be way more interesting with their decisions, you know, because Rhaenyra has been dragging her feet. Especially that there's another reason for Rhaenyra to want the throne. It's because of the prophecy that Viserys trusted her with. And knowing now that he spoke of the Son of Ice and Fire in his deathbed, it's just, you know, gonna drive Rhaenyra more. And if Viserys wanted Aegon to be the king, he would have told him about the prophecy. Now she knows that he has no idea, and that just puts the realm in much bigger danger, right? So yeah, like Aegon said, to war then. Oh god. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction and see you in the next episode of House of the Dragon.